You're about to make a $500,000 decision based on a lie. Not a small lie, a life-changing one. Because right now, somewhere in your head, you believe this. Buying a house is a smart investment. And look, almost everyone believes it. Your parents, your friends, the internet. But here's what nobody tells you. For most people, buying a house doesn't make them rich. It keeps them broke. Let me show you exactly how this plays out. Two people, same age, same salary. Jake buys a house, $500,000, 10% down. Everyone says, congrats, you made it. Alex keeps renting. People think he's behind. Fast forward 10 years. Jake looks rich. Alex is rich. Here's the thing. We need to kill the biggest myth first. Your house is an investment. No. An investment puts money in your pocket. Your house takes money out every single month. Mortgage, interest, taxes, repairs, maintenance. That's not an asset. That's a liability dressed up as success. Let's make this painfully real. You buy a $500,000 house. 10% down equals $50,000 gone instantly. Mortgage at approximately 6.5%. Over 30 years, you don't pay $500,000. You pay over $1.1 million. Let that sit for a second. You bought $500,000 and paid double. And that's just the beginning. Every year, 1 to 2% in maintenance. That's $5,000 to $10,000. Roof, $15,000. HVAC, $8,000. Random problems? Always. Your house doesn't just sit there. It slowly drains you. Now here's where most people mess up. They don't buy what they can afford. They buy what the bank approves. And those are not the same number. The bank doesn't care if you're stuck. They care if you can make the payment. So you stretch. And now your entire life revolves around one thing, that monthly bill. This is the trap. It looks like success, but it functions like a cage. You stop taking risks. You stop investing aggressively. You stay in jobs you hate because you can't afford to fall. Let's go back to Jake and Alex. Jake's full monthly cost? Around $3,200. Alex rents for $2,000. Difference, $1,200. Alex invests that every month. Nothing crazy, just index funds. Historically, around 8 to 10%. After 10 years, Alex has roughly $200,000 plus invested. Jake, most of his payments went to interest, so his real ownership, way lower than he thinks. And his money, locked in walls he can't use. And this is the part nobody wants to admit. Equity sounds good, but it doesn't pay your bills. You can't spend your kitchen. You can't withdraw your living room. Your wealth is trapped. Now people say, yeah, but houses go up in value. Sure, on average, around 3 to 4% per year. Stock market, closer to 8 to 10%. That gap compounds hard. Let me simplify it. A house is one big, slow asset that charges you to hold it. Investments grow faster and don't send you repair bills. Now let's talk about the hidden killer. Lifestyle inflation. You don't just buy a house. You upgrade your life. Furniture, decor, upgrades, subscriptions. That $500,000 decision turns into a $650,000 lifestyle. Quietly and psychologically, it feels like progress because everyone validates it. But financially, you're bleeding. Now listen, buying a house isn't always bad, but it's not automatically smart. It's a lifestyle choice first, investment second. And most people mix that up. So when does buying actually make sense? Simple. You stay long-term, 7 to 10 plus years. Your costs are close to renting. You're not stretching. You're still investing. You understand the real costs. In other words, it doesn't slow your wealth down. Now here's the real difference. Wealthy people don't just buy homes. They buy assets, rental properties, cash-flowing deals, things that pay them. Your primary home consumes money. An asset produces money. Big difference. And here's the brutal truth. Every dollar you lock into a house early is a dollar not compounding. And compounding is everything. It's how normal people become wealthy. If you delay investing for years because you're house poor, you don't just lose money, you lose time. And time is the one thing you don't get back. So here's what you actually do. Don't rush. Run the numbers honestly. Compare renting versus buying properly. Focus on cash flow. Build investments first. And ask yourself this, is this making me richer or just look richer? Because those are completely different lives. Jake followed the script. Alex followed the math. And over time, math wins. Every time. The goal was never the house. It was freedom. Don't confuse the two.